Really top-notch poker here, playing ace king and aces on the button and winning 0 chips. What can I say, mate? What can I say? You come here for the latest, developed in the secret lab, the latest strategies to play at the table. I'll just limp and just fold. Mainly about folding, isn't it? And just getting your chips in behind and winning. So well played us. Well played us. Ooh. Now we're going to do something incredibly edge-passy here and just flat. I don't think we want to get it in on this point. 3x in from the button. This guy's not played many hands at all. Let's call. Obviously this gets in. And then let's see a flop. And, alright. We can just check fold against jacks now. Oh. Is that jacks? Or is that kings? Or is it ace king? Or is it queen 9 and just betting? Because, okay, we're going to make a play that makes us look great, genius, or dumb. Or neither. Kind of genius. I don't know. I don't know. Depends how high up sixes is in that 3x in range, I will say. Should we try a limp? Let's try a limp. Is this a good idea? It's an idea. Let's leave it at that. It's an idea. Doesn't have to be anything more than just an idea. Brilliant play. Credit all round. What a great play that was. I think that deserves a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. That was a brilliant way to play my hand, wasn't it? Isaac says, who runs the Team 61 Twitter? They have been posting lots recently. Isaac, thank you for noticing. We have outsourced the entire Twitter page to the entire country of Scotland. So, yeah, ken what I mean? Bow is my attempt at a Scottish accent. All right. We're going to check. Why not? Good, good. Yeah, well played. Well played again. I'm going to go for an ISO and then just call off, but I think we can get some folds here. He says, getting an instant call and a donk. This is an intimidating board to see bet, and I don't think I will. I think the chance of check jam seem very high. Less so on that turn. So now we can happily fold out, you know, a multitude of hands, which is nice for us. We'll go for a 2BB bet. Still going to be some 5-7, 6-7, 6-8, 9-8, 9-7, but we're also going to get folds from a queen 10, a king jack, a king 10. Ooh, a 5x. Easy to simplify. Is this real money? Is it? Because it seems like you're playing without it being real money. How would you describe the feeling of playing multiple games against incredible fish where you make no EV and the games are so dead that you're going to get that opportunity again for ages? That you're not going to get that opportunity again. One thing that's really important, like, is to try and take out the day-to-day assessment, right? So we have to obviously focus on decision, and we have to focus on the relative EV of decision making in terms of that's how we make money long term, right? And if you have lots of recreationals in your game, the relative decision making is going to be a lot stronger for you. We know long term you're going to make money at those games, and so we're just thankful, kind of regardless of the results. We also have to expect that we can't win every time recreationals turn up, and it would be bad if we did win every time they turn up, because then they never turn up. So the fact that a perceived lesser skilled opponent can win chips against you is a fantastic thing for this game. It's the reason why we can play for years and years and years and years and make consistent profit over the long run. But you all have to zoom out and really, really analyze from a long run perspective. And I think if you can do, the more you can do that, the more you can mitigate some of the short term emotional downswings that come from those sad feelings. And especially when you added a kind of extra narrative to, like, oh, this was a short term thing, the recreation's not coming back and all sort of stuff. Like, it's done, like but it's always now, right? It's always zero. It's a bit like when you have those, you make a little hill of your day and it's really sad compared to when you make a little valley of your day and you go, oh, look, I was down lots of money and now I'm back to even, and oh, cool. It's just now. It's always now kind of thing. And the more that you can kind of just stay present in the right now, I think in general, that's quite a good habit to get into. We didn't win. I'm so upset right now, but I'll be less upset because it's now. It's always now. Now it's now. Did that make sense? I don't know. Most importantly, how do you deal with that psychologically, pretending you're a proper volume grinder? Yeah, I mean, it's tough, right? I think part of the strategy is obviously to try and inject the logic and, as I say, limit the emotional venom of those moments. And then part of that is just taking strategies to help manage that, right? So if you imagine, like any stressful job, right? You would have take enough breaks, make sure you've got enough support networks around you, make sure that financially you're not risking, I mean, this is obvious, but just in case it needs to be said for anyone watching, if part of the reason you're struggling with downswings in poker is because the money's affecting you, then you probably should not be playing those stakes. And there are staking options obviously available, but also please don't play irresponsibly. One thing again to deal with that is to zoom out and just look at the long term and understand that like it's much better to be getting lots of or some recreational action, but then also to like run through some swung sim and say like, oh, I'm going to give myself 100 chip EV in these games. Make yourself a 200 game sample simulation and you go, wow, I should be losing 40 chip EV like every 20% of the time or something. I made that up, but you can have a look. And then you realize like just with more information, like, wow, okay, it's really hard to win over that tiny sample. Like you can obviously, but it's just really hard for your results to be your decision making to be super meaningful. I think what can also help with that emotional pain is also there's uncertainty there, right? And the uncertainty is are these games going to die? Am I going to be having to move down stakes? Whatever. Did I play well? Am I A gaming? Stuff like that. And there's lots of steps you can. The more uncertainty you can eliminate within your game, the better you can do, I think. And so, if you're super zoned in, super focused, you're getting good games, and you know you're making good decisions, but you're just jamming into aces a lot, I think that's a lot easier to deal with than if you've been playing for 8 hours without a break and then you go, I think I played okay. I don't know though, and the games are good, but like you can see the kind of difference, right? Just a min bet from Jimmy Beamy. And now he goes for a sizing. I'm actually going to check jam this, and I know that looks like a big overbet, but I think it can work really effectively because of how ridiculously big it looks. And if we're called by aces or whatever, okay, we'll take our double gut shot on flush draw. But I think we have so much perceived 9-7, 7-4, Jack 7, Jack 9, always in our range. 10-8 not perceived in our range, of course. But if he's got a hand like King 10, I'll take the fold, do you know what I mean? Let's choose the right table, because I know you guys get all, oh, you could pick the right table, Tom, I can't see. Gosh, so demanding the Twitch viewers these days. Back in the day, I used to Twitch without a table, and you'd all be happy. Just streaming for hours, chatting about hands that you couldn't see, but you were just happy I was here. But now it's all, oh, Tomo, I want to see the table, please. It's needy. We'll check the King Queen. We'll call one. Thank you very much for following. Wentzlaus. Wench. Thank you very much. And Saw 011 Ox. Saw Ox. Let's just go for a little bet here. Yeah, we should bet here. Are we overbluffing? Tough to overbluff. We have every diamond in our range. We obviously get called by diamonds, but I think if we fold out 10x without a diamond, that's going to be good enough in terms of achieving our goals. Plus, I don't think we can check call there, so like even denying bluffs is not the end of the world. Maybe go a bit smaller because of that, I don't know. 677 against our friend from Canada. Good luck, mate. Good luck. Start with a check. Club. So close. But it beats the 3, and now we beat all the straight draws, and that's kind of fun. 4x, 5x, probably pretty high frequency. That's a big sizing. That's making me want to fold. We do interfere a little bit in terms of the 10-9, 10-8. Yeah, I'm going to fold. Bobby! Hello, Mr. Bobby Winger. Who is it?
Grinders, it's your boy.
It's your boy, Poker Winger. I'm going to jam this for reasons. That's one of them. Nice.